Hey you guys, welcome to your workout today. We've got a fun one today. We're just going to be using a little pair of dumbbells. Mine are about 3 pounds today, and that is it for your props. So easy one today for that. If you don't want to use weights, that's totally fine. If you want to put wrist weights on, also great. If you want to add more, you can do ankle weights as well. But that's all you'll need for today. So I'm not going to wear shoes today. I'm kind of wanting to feel grounded onto the mat with my feet. So if you want to wear no shoes, shoes, all great. Totally up to you with that. We're going to start on the mat as always. We've got some core work to start us out today. So you're going to have the weights in your hands. We're going to start on the mat. You can kind of go up towards the front of your mat so you have more room below, because we're going to go into a roll down eventually. So we're going to start with our arms slightly bent out in front of us. So you have them straight, just a slight bend in your elbows, holding onto those dumbbells. Don't squeeze too hard so you're not holding so much tension in your arms. Just hold them lightly. We're going to start with just a halfway roll down. So you're going to start to tuck and roll back just halfway here. And then inhale at the bottom, exhale, slowly start to roll back up to the top. And inhale, lengthen, lengthen through your back at the top. Exhale, start to roll down slowly, halfway, hold. Inhale, and then exhale. Slowly roll back up. Activating that core right away here. Exhale. Belly button to spine on that exhale. Inhale at the bottom. Hold that core in, and then exhale. Slowly roll back up. Good. Inhale to lengthen at the top. A couple more here. Using your breath. Good. This next one, you're going to hold that halfway roll down. You're going to start to twist and open up to the left. Come back through center, and then exhale, roll back up. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, halfway. Twist over towards that left side. Elbow goes back. Arm comes back to the front, and then in and come up. Exhale. Twist to the side, elbow goes back, bring that arm back through center, and then come back up. Last two. Good. Last one. You're going to roll all the way down here if you're ready for it. Otherwise, stick with that halfway roll down. Arms will just bend and go slightly overhead. Bring your arms back up to the ceiling, and then slowly start to roll back up. We'll do 2 more here in a full roll down if you're ready for that. Otherwise, stick with that halfway. Good. Awesome. Now come back into that halfway roll down. You're going to hold here. You're going to have a slight bend in your elbows. Start to open those arms up. Exhale and bring them back to center. Inhale, open them up. Exhale, back to center. Good. Last 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, arms are lengthened, come all the way down into that roll down. Arms go slightly overhead, back up to the ceiling, and then slowly start to roll back up. Inhale and lengthen at the top. 2 more full roll downs here. Make sure when you're coming into that roll up, you're activating that core first, and then starting to roll up through your body. Good. Holding halfway again. Here we're going to go do those twists opposite side. So your right elbow goes back, bring it back through center, and then roll up to the top. Inhale, exhale, roll back, twist over to the right, elbow goes back. Good. Last 2. And last one. Bring it all the way down to your back. You're gonna hold there. Arms are gonna go overhead. You're gonna bring one leg up into tabletop. Opposite leg comes up into tabletop. So arms are gonna stay overhead now. Tuck that core. Make sure you're pressing that belly button to the floor. You're gonna start to march through your legs, dipping one toe down, keeping your knees bent here. One toe goes down towards the mat. Bring it back up. And alternating legs here. Just flowing through a little bit to get some blood flow going. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna add on here. You're gonna start to straighten through the left as you bend that right elbow, press it up and back to center. We're staying on one side, so left leg is going out straight, right elbow's bending, and then pressing both through the center. So opposite leg, opposite arm going at the same time, just hinging at that elbow for a little tricep press here. Keeping the right leg and the left arm still. Last 2. Last 1. Opposite side. So right leg now, left elbow's bending. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Okay, we're gonna go here. Ooh. Sorry, I got a little itch for a second. Okay, we're opening our legs up, opening our arms out to the sides, elbows are slightly bent, and then pull everything back through center in parallel. You're not gonna bring everything to touch, just back into that parallel position with your arms and with your knees in tabletop. Knitting that core back together. Good. Last 2. Last 1. You're going to hold here. You're going to bring your heels together and come into a diamond shape with your knees. So knees are slightly externally rotated. You're going to bend your elbows. Hands are going to come together, so the weights are coming together. Bend your elbows into this little tricep press. You're going to dip your feet down towards the floor, and as you come up, you're going to press your arms up to the ceiling. So you're dipping, bending the elbows, pressing the arms back up as your knees come back to tabletop. So just a small dip here. So tricep press with the arms. Last 3, 2, and last 1. You're going to hold the arms up at the top. You're going to start to just close your knees and then open them back up. So you're just holding that diamond shape, pressing the heels together, just close and open the knees in that tabletop position. Squeezing those inner thighs. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring one leg down, opposite leg down. You're going to keep those arms up to the ceiling. We're going to go into this parallel position with our feet on the mat. We're going to start to go into a little bit of bridging. So you're going to start to tuck first and then roll up through every vertebrae as you come up into this bridge position. Inhale at the top and then exhale, slowly tuck and start to roll back down, rolling through every vertebrae as you come back down onto the mat, rolling through your tailbone. Inhale at the bottom and then exhale. Slowly start to tuck and roll back up to the top. Inhale at the top and then exhale, relaxing that jaw, rolling back down. Good. Last 3. 2. And 1. Holding up at the top. Tiny pulses, down an inch, back up an inch. Last 2. Last 1. Slowly roll back down through your spine. Okay, so you're going to come back up into this bridge position, rolling through that spine. You're going to hold here. You're going to start to pick up this left leg, and the right elbow is going to bend as you straighten out through that left leg, and then push it back up to the ceiling as your knee comes back in. So you're straightening and pressing up, bending that elbow as you straighten, pressing it up for that tricep press. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting that knee down. We're going to slowly roll back down. Slowly rolling back up, going back into those tiny pulses. So you're going down an inch, back up an inch. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling back down through that spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, slowly start to roll back up. You're going to bring that right knee up, bending through that left elbow now as you straighten, and then pressing it back up as you bend it in. Other leg, other arm stays where it is. Tricep press with that left arm. Right leg is straightening and bending. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Setting that down. Slowly rolling back down through your spine. We're just going to center everything out again. Coming back up. Last thing here. Down an inch and back up an inch for your third set of pulses. Final set here. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling back down, tucking and rolling through that spine. Set those weights down onto the ground. You can hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side here. You can roll out through those hips for a second, if that feels good for you today. Awesome job, you guys. Hopefully that core is feeling fired up. We got some legs, glutes in there as well. So we are ready for our first HIIT of the day. We're going to be using these dumbbells the whole time, so keep those on your mat with you, and let's get into it. All right, let's get into our first HIIT of the day. So we've got our weights, little dumbbells. If you want them, you can totally ditch them now if you don't want them. So we're starting, as always, our HIITs are going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We've got 2 different exercises, and we go through them 4 times each. So we're starting with one exercise. We'll go through it 4 times, and then we'll go on to the second exercise 4 times. To start, we've got these sumo squats. You're going into a sumo squat, jumping up, crisscross your legs, and switch the leg that goes in front each time. Sitting low into that squat. Just little jump at the top to crisscross those legs. Second exercise, we're going to go into a plank to pike. You're going to have the weights kind of in the center so you can put your arms on the sides. So you're starting in that plank on your hands. You're going to go opposite weight to opposite foot, and then switch each time. All right, let's get started. In 3, 2, and 1. You're coming down, crisscrossing those legs, squeezing those inner thighs together as you come to the top. Sitting low in that squat. Awesome, you guys. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take a little rest. Get some deep breaths in here. We're going again in 3, 2, and 1. Sitting low, crisscrossing those legs. Getting those heart rates going here. Getting some blood flow through our body. Awesome, you guys. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest it out for 10. Awesome. Let's go again in 3, 2, and 1. Feet are pointed out. Knees are pointed out. That external rotation for that sumo squat. And you can always do this without the jumping. Always take modifications where you need them. And rest. Last set here. Let's finish off strong. Let's go. In 3, 2, and 1. Sitting low, crisscrossing those legs. Awesome, you guys. Finish it off for 3, 2, and done. Awesome work. Coming down to the mat. I'm gonna grab the timer. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Opposite weight goes to the opposite ankle. Come back out into that plank. Piking those hips up. Weight goes to that ankle. Some full body work here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down on your knees for a minute, or 10 seconds, not a minute. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Back into that plank. Just a short rest here, keeping those heart rates up for this little HIIT section. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down for 10. Awesome, you guys. In 3, 2, 1. Back into that plank, crisscrossing that body. Getting that little twist in. Awesome. Flowing through it. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 10. Last set here. Finish off strong for 3, 2, 1. We're up and in it. Let's do it. 20 seconds. That's all you got. Give it your all here. The weights are too much, ditch them. You don't need them for this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Sitting into your child's pose. Rock it out through the hips for a second. Awesome work, you guys. Okay. Rolling up slowly through that spine. Coming onto your knees. We're done with our first HIIT. Hopefully you guys are feeling warm. We're going to go into our first standing series for the day. Well, our standing series for the day. One and only. So, keeping your weights with you. We've got a fun one. Alrighty, let's get into our first standing series, or our standing series for today. Not first, just the only one. So let's get through it. So we're gonna start. Those weights are in your hands again. If you want them, you can totally ditch them if they get too much. So always remember that and just take what you need for today. We're gonna start with these center squats. So you're coming down just through the center, feet are in parallel. You're gonna swing the arms slightly behind you as you stand. So you're just moving through, flowing through those arms. Slow and controlled here to start. Sitting back into those heels. Holding that core in here. Always remember all of these exercises. Yes, we're not isolating the core, but we're activating it through everything. Everything that we do today, making sure that we're activating that core. Pulling it in and using it to help us here. Take it out of our backs. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. You're going to hold low. Give me some tiny pulses. Again, holding that core in here. Just holding those weights in front. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up, pressing those arms back, coming back into that squat. You're going to hold there. Just do some tricep presses. So you're holding those arms back. Elbows are just hinging and pressing back. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly stand back up. Swing those arms to the side. Check out the arms for a second. We're gonna go into our standing, into our left leg. That right leg is gonna come off. We're gonna go into a backwards lunge, so you're bringing that leg back, straight into a curtsy. As you lift, you drive the knee and bicep curl the arms up. So we're stepping back into that backwards lunge. Curtsy lunge, drive that knee up with that core, and bicep press at the top. So full body here, getting everything involved. Elbows stay in by your sides. Good. Last 3, 2, last 1. Good. You're gonna bring that leg down for 1 second. Bringing the arms up, we're gonna tricep press those arms so you're bending at the elbows. Gonna bring the knee up. So as that knee comes up, you're pressing those arms up, and then just tap it down on the floor. Slight bend in that standing leg here. Using your core to help you balance and help you drive that knee. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna hinge forward. So this right leg's gonna go back behind you. Arms are gonna go overhead. Bend the elbows, bend the knee in, and then bring them out. So you're holding that right leg up the whole time. Slight hinge forward in your body. Slight bend in that standing leg. Just crunching it in, and then lengthening out. Lengthening through your arms, lengthening through your leg. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna go into an RDL here, so you're stretching out that hamstring, and then slowly coming up, just tapping that foot on the floor. Burning out that left leg here. Good. Last 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job. Shake out that left leg. We're gonna go into some marches, bringing your arms overhead in parallel. You're gonna start to march, bending your elbows, going through each leg. Crunching it in with that core, standing up tall, length through your head. Good. Last 5, 4, last 2, and last 1. Awesome job. Circling the arms around. Whew, good job. So coming back into that parallel squat position, we're going back through that squat series one more time. So we're gonna sit back into those heels, press up, arms go slightly behind you. Centering it out again. Slow down that breath a little bit. Awesome, you guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. You're gonna hold down at the bottom, tiny pulses. Holding that core in. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, press those arms behind you. Come back into that squat. Tricep presses back, holding that squat. Slight hinge forward in your body. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Circling those arms around. Whew, roll those shoulders back. Good. Bringing the weight into your right leg now. Going back into that opposite side lunge series. So we're going backwards lunge with that left leg. Curtsy. Drive it up. Bicep press those arms. Elbows stay into your sides. Drive it up. Ooh, lost my balance. Using that core to balance you here. So activation through the core, help you balance on that right leg and drive that knee up. Good. Keeping that right knee behind those toes, making sure you're sitting back into the heel. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Sitting that toe down for a second, bringing those arms up. We're gonna tricep press, bring them up as the leg comes up. Just tapping that toe down. Slight bend in that right leg now. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're gonna bend it forward. Left leg's out behind you. Bringing those elbows in as the leg comes in, and then lengthen everything back out. Slight bend in that right leg. Find your balance here. Don't watch me. Core is in tight. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going into those RDLs. Coming down. And then slowly standing up. Tap that foot on the ground. Come back in. Stretch out through that hamstring. And come back up. Lengthening through the hamstring. Good. Using that core to bring you back up. Good. Last 5, 4, last 3, 2, and last 1. Awesome job. Shake out that leg. Going back into those marches, arms overhead. Last thing here in our standing. Just centering everything out, getting some blood flow back again through both sides. Articulating through those feet, feeling grounded on that mat. Good. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bring those legs wide. Let's come into a little stretch here. You can drop the weights. Good. We're going to bring our left hand to the mat. Open up, twist it up. Right arm goes up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Good. Coming back through center. Right hand stays on the mat, twisting it out to the left. Left arm is up. Back through center. You're going to swing over towards that right, stretch out through that right leg. Good. Over to the left. Good. Grabbing onto the elbow, swing side to side. Stop through center, and then slowly roll yourself back up. Roll the shoulders. Come back into parallel with your feet. Awesome job, you guys. We're done with standing today. So let's move into our second hit of the day. Then we'll be on the mat. Let's move into our second hit for the day. So got our weights again. Again, this is always optional for these especially. We're going to take a jump lunge. We're going to go here, jumping through center, opposite leg. So you're stopping in that center. So it's not a typical jump lunge. You're pausing with that little jump through the middle and then going to the opposite leg. So we're doing that one 4 times through. Then we're going to come down to the mat. Come onto your elbow, and you can take it into a modified side plank here, or you can come all the way up into that full side plank. Make sure your elbow's underneath your shoulder. You're going to twist underneath your body, and then come back up towards the ceiling. We're going to go 2 times on each side for that one. And then we'll be done with this hit. So again, 20 seconds on, 10 off. Let's get through it together. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. One leg goes back, jumping through that middle. We did these in the sand the other day. My glutes were so sore. Let's see after this one. In 3, 2, and 1. Rest it out for 10. Again, if that's too much, always take it. Just going backwards lunges here. In 3, 2, and 1. So with that jump, it's too much today. Take out the weights, whatever you need to do to make it feel good for your body. Sitting back into that heel. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 10. Halfway. Awesome job, you guys. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Don't slam your knee onto the ground. That doesn't feel great. Awesome, you guys. Halfway. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Burning the legs out. Last and final set here. Let's finish it off strong. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. 5 seconds left. You got it. In 3, 2, and done. Awesome work. Dropping that weight. Bringing my timer down. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. We're into that side plank with that twist underneath your body. Ooh, bringing the arm up to the sky. Awesome, you guys. Last 3, 2, and 1. Setting it down for a second. We're gonna stay on that same side, burn it out, and then we'll switch. Whew, in 3, 2, and 1. We're coming up. Arm is lengthened. Twist underneath your body, and then lengthen to the ceiling. Awesome, you guys. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Switching over, opposite side. Opposite side will be down. Ooh, I can't see my timer. In 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Twisting underneath. That wouldn't be good. Then we'd be holding it for like a minute. I got you guys, don't worry. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Setting it down. Ooh, last set here. Take a deep breath, and let's finish off strong here. In 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Arm goes up to the ceiling. Underneath. Awesome, you guys. Last 5. Hold it for 3, 2, and you are done. Drop it down. Let's take a little child's pose here. Catch your breath. Take a twist underneath. Bringing one arm under. Stretching out that shoulder. I know we did some arm work with that standing series. Let's get a little stretch back through center. Opposite side. Good. Coming here, we're gonna stretch out through those triceps. Bend those elbows and put the hands onto the shoulders. Good. Back through center, slowly roll back up. Whew, that came off. Okay, awesome, you guys. All right, we're done with our second HIIT. We've got some floor work, and then we are lastly into our third HIIT of the day, and you guys will be out of here. So let's finish it off here. Let's get some mat work in, and then we'll go to our third HIIT. So moving on to our little floor series for the day. So I'm gonna give you the option today. You can either be on your elbow, up on your elbow, this whole time. Or you can go completely onto your side. You can prop your head up into your hand here. I'm gonna choose this position today. So we're gonna go here, but if you're in this position, I need you to activate this core, okay? Because when you're up here, it's a little bit easier. You already automatically are gonna be activating a little bit more. When you're down here, sometimes it's easy to just relax that. Activate that core, pull that side body up so you almost can create like a little gap, okay? There doesn't need to be an actual gap, but just that sensation of pulling that side up off the mat, okay? We're gonna take one weight into your hand. Your knees are gonna be bent. Everything else is gonna be in a straight line. Feet are gonna be in line with your hips, in line with your shoulders. We're gonna take our hand, our elbow is gonna be glued into our side. Our hand is gonna be at a 90-degree angle. We're gonna start to clamshell, so you're keeping those heels together. Open the arm up with that leg. So you're going together, opening and closing. So you've got some external rotation with that arm as you open that knee up, squeezing the heels together. Activation through that core here. Good. Last 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna hold that arm halfway, tiny pulses with that leg. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Picking that leg up off of the ground. We're gonna still keep that elbow into your side. You're gonna press that arm as you press the leg out to straight, lengthening through that core, bending them in together, and then lengthen out. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lengthen out. Keep that weight on your leg. It's gonna be really not in your hand anymore. You're just gonna kind of hold it there, but you're resting it on top of that leg and doing tiny pulses out in that lengthened position to make sure you're activating through that core still. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Putting this weight down, you can rest your hand on top of it if it feels good for you. We're just gonna go into an internal rotation with the knee and then opening that leg up, tapping the heels together. So you're internally rotating and then externally rotating. Internal and external. Good. Core is in still. Don't forget it. Last 3, 2, last one. You're gonna hold that heel, straighten and bend. So you're holding that knee open, straighten and bend. Leg stays where it is. You're just bending through that knee and straightening. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bend that leg, put it behind you, straighten out through the bottom leg now, tiny pulses up with that bottom leg, inner thighs, pulling that leg up. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny circles here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switching directions. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay. We're gonna go into a little twist for a second and then we'll come up. So you're twisting right leg over your body, opening up towards that right side. Good. Coming back. We're gonna come up onto that elbow now. Weights in your hand again. You're coming into a modified side plank, so you're gonna stay on your knee for this one. You're gonna bring that weight up. You're gonna straighten through that top leg. You can put it down onto the ground for a second. You're gonna bring that weight up to the ceiling. As you lift the leg, the arm's gonna go towards the leg and then go back up to the ceiling. So you're lifting, tapping it down, Good. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. You're gonna lengthen that arm overhead. You're gonna crunch the knee in, elbow in, and then lengthen everything out. Keeping the leg lifted now. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Set it down for a second. And then we're coming onto all fours before we switch to the other side. You're gonna burn that leg out. Weight goes behind that right knee. You're pressing through those palms. Knees are underneath your hips. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Slight bend in your elbows here. You're gonna start to lift and lower that leg down. I don't want the movement to be super big because I don't want you to arch through your back, okay? So we're really trying to activate through that core to keep it out of your back here, activating that glute. Awesome job. It's a reminder for myself too. It's really easy to make that range of motion big and arch through that back to make it bigger. Good. Last 3, 2, last 1. You're gonna hold halfway, tiny pulses up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're gonna start to open it up to the side, come down, and then up towards the ceiling. So you're rotating through opening it into that fire hydrant, bring it down through center, and then up towards the ceiling. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, holding halfway. Tiny pulses out this time. Holding that core in strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Setting that down. Taking the weight now into your left hand. Last little thing on this side here. Woo, take that hair back. Right leg is gonna go out behind you. Left arm is gonna go out behind you. We're crunching it in and then lengthening. Coming into a bird dog here. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that length, tiny pulses up through the leg. Length through the arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Take a little child's pose, and then we're switching over to that opposite side. Roll out through the wrists if those are hurting for you. Good. Slowly rolling back up onto all fours. Bringing that the weight into the left knee now. So we're gonna finish it off on this all fours and then switch sides to the opposite side lying series. So we're coming here, you're gonna go tiny lifts up. Again, making sure everything is set before. I didn't really do that. So setting everything up well, squeezing that weight behind your knee. Core is pulled up here. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold it up. Tiny pulses up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna start to open it up to the side in that fire hydrant and then press it up to the ceiling. Alternating between the two. Making sure that belly button is pulled as much to the spine as you can get it. Trying to keep that arch out of the back. Range of motion small here. Just activating that glute. Sometimes we think bigger range of motion is going to work it more. But you've got to focus on the muscle and activation rather than how big you're making the movement. Last 3, 2, Last one. You're gonna open it up to the side halfway. Tiny pulses out. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, taking the weight into that right hand. Left leg is gonna go out behind you. Right arm is out. You're gonna bend them in and then lengthen. Going into that bird dog on the opposite side. Core is in tight here. Last 3, 2, last one. Holding that length, tiny pulses up, length through the arm. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Sitting into that child's pose, wiggle out through the hips. Whew, awesome job. Okay, opposite side leg. So we're taking that weight with us. I'm gonna start, little ant. Starting down, I did the opposite side with my head into my hands. So I'm gonna do the same thing here, just making sure you're pulling up through that core if this is the option that you choose today. Be a little more relaxed. So we're gonna take elbow glued into the side, heels are glued together. We're gonna start to open it up into that clam and then bring it back down. Arm is opening with that knee. So you're getting that external rotation in the arm. Good. Last 3, 2, last one. Holding that arm up, tiny pulses back with that knee. Arm is halfway up here, activation. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that one got me. Okay, second side is always harder. Let's go. We're gonna press out through that arm, bending the knee in, bending the elbow. Keeping that arm glued into the side here. Length through that leg as you press out. Length through that core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that leg out straight, that weight rests on top of the leg, so you're really not holding it. Just resting, you're just making sure it doesn't fall off, doing those tiny pulses here. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending it in. We're going to drop that weight in front of us. You're going to go internal, external rotation. Good. Internally tapping those knees, externally tapping those heels. Last 3, 2, last 1. We're keeping that leg open. You're gonna go tap and then bring that knee to straight, keeping the knee open here. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Dropping that leg behind you, you're going to bring that right leg out to straight, tiny pulses, activation through that inner thigh. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny circles with that right leg. Last 3, 2, opposite way. Good. Circling it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Taking that little twist stretch here, opening it up, looking over towards the left. Left leg is over the top of your body. Get that twist in. Awesome job. Okay, last thing with this little floor set is we have those side planks. So you're coming up onto that elbow now, coming into that modified side plank with the knee down. Arm is going to go up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring that left leg up. You're going to drop it. Oops. You're going to drop that leg down. As you lift the leg, the arm goes towards the leg and then comes back up to the ceiling as the leg drops. A little confusing. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Good. Arm goes overhead. You're going to crunch that knee in and then lengthen it out. Lengthen that leg and that arm overhead. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bringing that arm down, leg down. We'll take a little stretch here, stretching out, twisting it out. We're going to bring that left leg over the top of the right. Good. Switching legs. Stretching out through that glute. Awesome job, you guys. Okay. Let's finish it off here with our last hit of the day, and then you guys are going to stretch and get out of here. Last hit of the day. 4 minutes of work left. Let's finish it off strong. We're going for 20 off, 10 on. Last time through. Starting it off with these sumo squats. So we're going to go down, little jump in, grab the weights, stand, drop them, jump. So we're alternating, grabbing the weights, drop, and jump. Okay? First set. Second exercise, we're going to set one of our weights down. You're going to go weight into one arm. Opposite arm is going to come out to the side, and you're going to hold it there the whole time. Opposite arm, opposite leg is going to move. You're going into a little twisted crunch, standing crunch here, keeping that arm out, and then we'll switch sides this way for 2 sets. Okay? Let's do it. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. So you're dropping down, drop the weights, come into that jump, stand. So you're alternating. Awesome, you guys. Last 3, 2, and 1. Resting it out for 10. In 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come down, grab the weights, come up, and then jump. Always gets windy here in the afternoons. We did the workout today in the morning. Last 3, 2, and 1. So to avoid the wind, it's starting to pick up now, but good that we're finishing. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Forgot one of the weights on the way down. Awesome, you guys. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, hope your guys' legs are burning like mine. Let's go. Last set here. Let's finish strong. In 3, 2, and 1. Tuesdays have become our beach workout day here in Valencia, and whoo, they get you. Legs are sore after those workouts. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. Okay, ditching one of those weights to the side. Weight's gonna come into your left arm to start, right arm's out to the side. We're going. Slight bend in that standing leg. Just crunching as opposite leg, opposite arm. You can go fast or slow here, or it feels good for you today. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. Okay, let's stay on the same side. Burn it out, and then we'll switch it over. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. You're halfway done. Last 3, 2, and rest it out for 10. Switch the weight to the opposite arm. 2 more sets, that's it. We've got this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Awesome, you guys. You're doing great. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 10 and last set. And we are just about done here. Arm comes out. Let's go. In 3, 2, and 1. Breathe here. Last set. Finish it off strong together. I love these standing core ones. Good. Last 3, 2, and done, done, done. Awesome job, you guys. Whew. Okay, let's breathe it out for a second. We're gonna come down onto the mat. We'll do a little stretching and then we'll be done. So we're gonna come down, stretch out through these hip flexors. Pull your right knee into your chest. Lengthen out through your left arm, left leg, so you get really, truly that length through your core. Awesome, you guys. Let's go into a figure 4 here. Right leg will go on top of your left knee. Pull that shape in, but pressing that tailbone down, and you can press that right knee out for a little extra stretch here. Awesome, you guys. Pull that shape into your body, lengthen out through that left leg again, and come a little bit further across so your knee is in line with your right shoulder. And then we'll take a full twist again, twisting over, looking over towards your right. Good. Coming back through center. Let's go opposite side. Left knee comes in. Lengthen out through that right arm, right leg. Getting that whole stretch in here. Good. Coming into that figure 4 on this side, pressing that tailbone down into the mat. Pressing that left knee out if that feels good for you today. For a deeper stretch. Lengthen out through that right leg. Pull that shape into your body. Make sure your knee's in line with your shoulder if you can get it there. Don't force it though. Only if that feels good for you. Taking that twist all the way over. Looking over towards the left. Awesome, you guys. Oh, good. Okay, coming up. You want to come into a little hip flexor on your knee. Bring your right foot forward. Left leg stays back long. Good. And then we're going to bend that knee if it feels good to take a quad stretch on this side. Grabbing onto that left foot, whichever foot is back. Good. Drop that down. Back into that hip flexor stretch. And then we'll go opposite leg forward. Hip flexor here. Good. Bending that leg. Taking that foot into your hand for a stretch for your quad. And coming back into that hip flexor stretch. Good. Standing up, legs can stay wide for a second. Just rock out side to side. Good. You can just let your arms hang onto your elbows, let your head rest down. Stay through center. Good. Slowly rolling up through your spine. Roll your shoulders back. Whew, bring your legs in. We're all done for today. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. If you guys like the workouts, please like and subscribe. And leave any comments, suggestions, requests that you have for future videos. If you guys want to see certain workouts or certain exercises, I'm working on some perinatal workouts as well. So those will be super fun for all of my mamas to be, postpartum moms. If you guys have any certain requests for those as well, please let me know. I always love hearing from you all. And yeah, so I'm super excited to have moved my body with you guys today, and I can't wait to see you in the next workout. So see you then.